can I just take the charges and leave? Whatever it is with a check, I don't want no parts of it.
In August of 2024, officers were dispatched to a bank in regards to suspected fraud. We will learn about the cause and effect of certain situations many citizens are faced with. Don't forget to give the video a like.
I mean, it came by me.
I understand. It's just the company had been seeing a lot of fraud checks going on, so because of it, they wanted me to report it. So I had to get the police involved on the check. I'm so sorry. She came in with the check today. Trying to negotiate it, but the check is fraud, according to the company that we spoke to. So they've been seeing a lot of those checks that are not been legitimate. So we
But
just
it
have to
came
report
to
it.
me by mail.
We have to report it whenever the customer comes in with a fraudulent check.
All right. Is there somewhere we could talk? Or?
Yeah, go to the office.
Just take the huddle wall.
I'm okay with that.
What's that?
Of just letting me keep it because it's not mine. You know, they sent it to me, but
Thank you.
So sorry.
You have your ID on you, man?
I do. I just explained to her, I don't cash big checks. That came to me by my mailing address. It was a company that I used to work for doing before the pandemic hit. So, you know, by me coming here, I even called them directly, no call. I even reached out to the bank myself, you know, and I even said, hey, this was sent to me by my mailing address. I don't need to cash a fake check. I have a legitimate job.
Okay. Get your ID.
So I'm just saying, like, I don't need anything on my record because I ain't never been to jail for no fraud, nothing. So that's one thing for sure is like I never been to a jail for fraud. I never did fraud, you know, and that check came to me by mail.
He said that she came in trying to use
I didn't try to cash the check. I asked them to verify it before I deposited in my own account. Because I have my own bank, I don't come to this bank. So even then, that's like the second check I got by mail. The first one I just tossed it because it was like, you know, hey, I don't.
But if you look at the back, there's no watermarks or anything.
So, you know, I don't deal with checks anymore. I usually get everything strictly deposit. So that's why I'm like curious, like, hey, I even called them before I came here and said, hey, can you guys verify this over the phone? She said no.
You still have the letter? The mail?
It was no letter. It just came in an envelope.
Or the envelope?
And no, I don't have the envelope. Sorry, I kind of tossed it. It came in an envelope with my mailing address.
Okay.
And really, like, that's kind of.
Did she try to cash it or?
She came here to try to cash it.
Okay. She's saying she
I
just
asked her-
came in here to try to verify its validity.
No, she asked to verify the check. She spoke to her. She told her that she'll verify it and what's her intentions to do with the check. She wanted to cash it with us. We asked her where the check came from. If I'm not mistaken, she said that she'd been waiting for it. She's COVID. That the company disappeared on her, and that they magically just mailed her a $9,000 check.
Yeah.
So she came in to cash a check, and then go from there. So I feel bad, but we have to report it to you guys. That's the.
So the ID.
Is there a watermark or is it just?
Well, no,
It looks that way.
looked really.
It looks that way.
fake, the ID, because it looked like it had this little part right here. It says FL. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I
And
think
then
that-
it looks like there's this, like it was with a sticker
It could be
on the
that way.
actual card.
Yeah, we'll run the ID
Yeah.
here in a second. I just want to see what.
Yeah.
She
right,
said-
I've never seen that.
Based on our loss prevention team, we have to call you guys. Right, so
See the
Make it
little
closer.
FL? I don't know. How do I do it? Oh,
it should be a zoom in thing. Open your PDF.
oh, right here.
Yeah.
Where do you zoom?
There you go.
So right there. I don't know if that's.
I don't think
I could be wrong, but I don't think.
Yeah. I got it on mine.
You have it on yours?
Yeah.
Okay. It just.
Yeah.
You have it?
Yeah, same here.
But it looked like. What is it? What is
And it sort of looks like there's tape all the way around it.
Well, your license?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just found that weird, but
Oh,
she did come
maybe.
with the intentions to cash it, which
Yeah,
is what
she
she
did
was waiting
say
for.
100%.
She was waiting for me to confirm it and then for me to cash it for her.
Okay.
Obviously, when we called, this is according to the company, this is not the first check they see fraud, so it's been going around. So that's right away. I reached out to my loss prevention team, which is the fraud department, and they told me to call cops. They're already aware of this company, so they call cops.
Okay.
So
Did you guys call that company at all?
yes, I did. I spoke to Anna, who's the office manager in that company.
Did she verify that?
She said the check is fraud.
Okay.
Well, that's not my license. But I'm in the process of moving, so I'm in the process of moving. So that, I gotta change my license this week, well, next week, because I took today to make it run, finish moving, doing errands and everything. And just like I explained to the young lady, I was like, I don't deal with checks, period. Like, I usually have my bank to call and verify. I usually come to the bank wherever the check is issued to have them to verify it. That's why I didn't go to my own bank, because I didn't want to deposit and then have fraud hit on my own account. I was like, let me call this bank and see if they can verify it for me. You know, like, I don't do this whole, check stuff. I know why I do this ugly.
When did you get this?
My license,
Yeah.
2019.
No weird. Did you get two? You have two?
Nope, just one. I did it online. So I have my old one, but I did it online. I ordered my license online because I kind of thought I lost one for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
if you're
found-
driving around, you get caught with two. That's
No, the other one, I have it at the house.
what I'm
Like,
saying. You get caught with two because you have two that are valid.
the other one's not valid though.
Well, you have a new one. That's after this one. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
You get caught with two, that's a crime.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to. So what I do with the other one? Cut it?
Cut this one because that's the older one.
No, this is the new one.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Looks like that's all.
That's the old one.
Let's see.
'Cause that's the one I ordered online, but I thought I lost. It's the same picture.
You take a different picture?
No. When you order it online, they use the same photo, so.
Yeah, they got a different photo.
Get a different picture.
It was taken the same day.
Can I see the photo for the other one? Because the other one I have is crap. Kind of damaged. That one was when I was my permits. When I got my permits.
When you were young? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
They're different. We have all your pictures. When you first got a license in 2010
Yeah.
to now, they're all different.
So I don't know if I can- So when I ordered it online, why they didn't use that picture?
Just as good as mine.
So now I have to go to the DMV, change my mailing address and my license. They got a
You
lot
do
to
all
do.
that on mine too.
That's what well, no, I didn't. I didn't change the mailing address
You
just
can
yet.
get your mailing address and everything on mine.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely do
I
that.
think it's, it used to be 25, 35,
Gotcha.
35.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that as soon as I get to the house. I'm gonna change everything online. But sometimes I like going in person because at least I know I did it correctly.
Maybe a detective call.
Well, stay in here, bro. Just sit there, bro. Stay trying to
You can have a seat.
Can I give you the number to the manager that I used to work with that company? I don't know if that will help you.
No, I mean, I'm not saying you're lying, but you could just give me your brother's number, and he's like, yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like, I literally can give you the manager's phone number.
Yeah, so we'll call the company.
Because, like, I literally don't do fraud. And this never happened to me. Like, I asked her, can she verify it over the phone? they said they couldn't do that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just bring you guys a check.
Yeah.
Because they had their name on it. It came to me by mailing address with no letter. Then when I looked at the company, I was like, I remember working for this company, but I was like, they closed down. You know, right when the pandemic hit,
So
a lot of us kind of lost our jobs with them. And then it was like,
so nobody gave you this check to come cash it, and they'll give you a
No,
percentage
sir.
of it.
I still have the envelope in my car. At least I think I might do. Might. I'm gonna check my glove compartment. I think I might still have it. Maybe, maybe not. But it came in an envelope and it literally said this. Like, it was just in the envelope. No, I'm not gonna say no instructions, but no, like she asked, does it have a breakdown? I was like, it didn't even have that. Like how many hours you work or taxes taken out or anything. So I'm more confused, just like you guys are. And this never happened to me before, because usually I'll be like, I gotta check my mail. This, I don't even deal with checks. Like, when people are like, oh, well, I'll write you a check. No, can you Zelle me my money or Cash App or even direct deposit? Because since the whole pandemic, checks just been going, phew, and it's just beyond me.
All right. Well, like I said, they're out there talking to some people. You might be here a minute, so if you want to have a seat, you can have a seat.
How long is a minute?
Like longer than 30 minutes.
At this point, would I just be like, can I just take the charges and leave?
So
Even though it's not like,
So are you admitting that you did something?
no, I'm just
Well,
saying,
so why would
if I,
you want to take the charges?
just so I can go.
Well, you're not leaving. If
But
you
I'm
take the
saying,
charges, you're
like-
going to jail. Be even longer than 30 minutes.
But I'm saying like, cause I don't even, like I said, I don't feel comfortable being,
tell me.
you know, accused of something, but it's just, that's how it's given. And like, I came here, I said, hey, I need you guys to verify it. You can even check their phone system. I called them early this morning and I said, hey, can you guys verify it? The lady on the phone, she said, no, you have to bring the check in. I said, okay, no problem. And this is why we're here today, like, cause I needed to get some clarifications on the whole.
Well, I heard that you told them you were looking to verify it so you could cash it. You had been waiting for this check for a long time.
No, I
It's
haven't
here.
been waiting for a long time. I worked with the company like a while ago, and then they closed down. So I told the lady, I said, maybe they probably sent back pay. Like, I tried to do calculations and see what would add up.
You said they closed down?
Yeah. The company that when it was here, they closed. Because it was right off of Sand Lake. And those, they're not trailer park homes, but it's like some buildings right there off of Sand Lake across the street from those apartments that's on Sand Lake before you go up the ramp if you're coming from like OBT area. Behind the Target, and then you come farther down before you cross over. Dang it, what is that other street called? Not Lancaster. Lancaster is like farther down, but
Land
it's
Street?
it's a Wawa right there at the light. When you cross over Sand Lake,
I know Land Street's out there.
I think that's might be the Lake Street, might be it. But there's like buildings, like warehouse buildings in the back. And that's the office that we used to work in for a call center. So I assumed since they had closed down right when the pandemic hit, I assumed when the check came by mail, I assumed that, okay, maybe this is the back pay that they owed us, roughly. So I started calculating hours myself and it just didn't add up. 40 hours each week, 80 hours, and then you get paid every 2 weeks. Roughly my check will be at $975 after they take out taxes. So what I did was $9.75, and then I
So how
cal-
many weeks, how many pay periods were you owed?
5, from what I remember, because we didn't get the last pay because that's when the pandemic hit. Like right when the pandemic hit, we were supposed to get paid. We got that last check, and then the following check we never got. But we were still working from home. And then after that, we never,
So you're owed roughly 4 or 5 grand?
roughly. But when I got the check, I was like, I thought about straightening it. I was like, this doesn't add up. And then, you know, my peoples was like, go to the bank, check it out, because you don't want to just stretch something that could be what they owed you. And I was like, no, I really don't need it. I have 2 jobs now, you know, like, what do I really need it?
So
But then
they got a hold of somebody at that company.
they did. Well, I tried. Nobody answered for me. And what did they say?
That is not a good check.
But see, that's the thing. With that company, it was local. It was here in Florida. So my thing was like, okay, not really putting anything past, you know, the issue, the situation. But like I explained to her, I said, I don't deal with checks. I get direct deposits. I get Zelle, Cash App transfers. Not Cash App transfers with my job or Zelle, but I get, you know, direct deposits into my bank account. And I let them, you know, that's how I get paid. I think I had got 2 checks. I don't really actually like, because with the job check, it'll have their name, the address, and all that stuff. And then it'll have the other half at the top where it says how many hours deducted, all of the, you know, those numbers, and how much they took out for taxes. So that's why when she said, did it come with the other half? I said no. Because the check was just like this in the envelope.
No other paperwork.
No. And to be honest, I was just really gonna just shred it and go about my day. I tried to call the company's number that I had, and it says no longer in service. So when it said no longer in service, I was like, okay, let me just get rid of it. But then, like I said, you know, my family members and other co-workers of mine that I still talk to, probably like 1 or 2 days, like they got a check. So when they was like, one of them called me, she's like, hey, did you get a check by mail? I was like, from where? From the company we used to work with before the pandemic hit. I was like, no. They're like, well, hopefully you get yours. I got a check by mail. So I was like, okay. And I was like, did they pay you what they owed us? And you know, the other guy was like, yeah, it was $7,000. I was like, okay, that's reasonable. He got his, I don't know if he cashed it, I don't know what he did with his, but you know, on my end, 2 weeks later, I reached back out to that person. I was like, hey, I got one too. I was like, I was wondering why yours said 7 and mine said 9. And then they was like, well, I never got a chance to cash mine. It outdated. So I don't know.
When did you get your check?
I got it in the mail.
But when?
The 17th? The
Of
17th.
last month?
Yeah. So I've been really busy moving and working wise, so I haven't like take the time out to come to a bank or go to my bank. And we're good to go.
No.
Like I explained to him, I don't deal with cash checks. Like this is literally the first time I ever got a check by mail. The last time I got a check by mail was from my granddad's account. But that one was still a legit check. because it came from my grandfather, because he doesn't know how to use Zelle. So I'm like the same way, like I'm more on, I don't deal with checks because it's fraud. So, I mean, I'm all for like, if I can give you the old manager's phone number, you can probably call them. They can verify whatever you guys need. I can do that. But then it's like,
Well, like I said, you give us a number. It could be your brother. You told,
no,
hey,
it's
if
not.
we call,
It's a 2-3.
I know. I'm just telling you.
232
So
number.
I can't verify by a number that you give me.
Why not? It's not my brother's number. Like, I wouldn't even.
Well, I'm not saying it is your brother. I'm saying it could be a friend, a brother, a cousin,
No, I
an
have cousins
accomplice.
that live.
Could be anybody. So we would have to get our own number through our own means.
But even if it's trying to help make the process a little bit faster.
It's only helping you, not me.
But I'm saying, like, in general, it'll help the situation if you get the phone number.
If we got a phone number, not from you.
But that's the thing, you guys are calling the company.
Correct.
And then the person at the company says
We
they
could
don't-
verify that you worked there, that your manager worked there.
But that's what I'm saying, like, I can give you the manager's phone number.
You give us his name,
Michael.
Michael. It's a very common name.
Well, please don't make me try to remember the last name. It's been,
There's probably 20 Michaels that work at our department.
I'm pretty sure it is. But I mean, like, not to be funny, but you're absolutely right. Like, it's just, yeah.
See what I mean?
But, I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, like,
So we see this a lot. People get checks from people on the outside. They're like, hey, go to this bank, check the cash or cash the check, and I'll give you a percentage of it.
no.
None of that happened.
Nobody told me to cash anything. The check literally came by mail.
You didn't print that check yourself.
No.
You don't
I
have a
wish I
printer
had
in
the
your car.
skills to do that.
Because I've seen that too.
I don't have a printer in the car. If you want, you can literally, my car is like literally right there. But in the glove department, I think I still have the envelope. I think I do.
Well, we'll wait for that.
Not 100% if I still have it. But I know for a fact that I don't print the checks. I mean, I wish I had the skills to, but
You don't print the checks? Or
No.
you didn't print that check?
didn't print no check at all. I don't have the skills to do it. Like, I didn't go to college to do all that extra technology stuff. I just went to school with business and law, and that was it. And after I graduated with those, I was like, I was gonna go back for my doctor's degree, but then it's like, life hit. Like, working wise had to be a priority because bills kept flowing in. So that's what I was like, I definitely, like, I don't have the skills to do all that ink stuff and printing. I'm not, to be honest, I'm still trying to learn more technology stuff as it is. And I'm 31, so like, it really sucks to say it, but I can check to see if I have the envelope.
Not yet. We'll go out there and look in a little bit.
I feel bad, but we have to follow procedures. You know, they asked us to call you guys.
I don't feel bad if she's
I-
doing
and-
fraud. I mean,
well, you got people
Hi.
sometimes that, you know,
if a
like
check
older
came
folks
to
and
your
stuff, yeah.
house,
No, I
would you
wouldn't.
just
Nah.
go to a random CCAS
Nah.
and be like, hey, let me cash it? Like,
No. And it's
No.
funny, we got some, even us as employees, we get calls or texts or
Yeah.
checks, and I'm like, that's fraud.
yeah, I mean,
So, but some people just,
okay.
So I was like, that's interesting. You know, 4 years later, they send you a check randomly. Like I said, did they notify you? Did you call them? Like, she said she didn't. She's like, I was so busy doing other things, I didn't. So she's like, I just wanted you guys to look at it to make sure it's real so that I can cash it. Because I asked her what she's looking to do with it, right? And that's what she said. So as soon as I looked at it, I knew it was fake, and I didn't give her any information because I don't want her to know what it is exactly, where things need to be.
What we look for.
What we look for. So I just said, we're gonna go ahead and verify. But her story wasn't. I was like, is this the amount that you were expecting?
Okay.
Did they owe you? And she's like, kinda. I make roughly this a week, and she's like, I'm not really good with
How
that.
could you tell it was fake?
So the.
It's 15
I know.
So to be honest, so this right here, right? It
Yeah.
looks like
Watermarks.
a type, like you're
Everything.
typing it on a typewriter or something.
signature.
This is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be up here.
Okay.
Memo is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be below here.
Okay.
Right?
And then just the font.
It's just, you see how it says date in the font. It's just really, I mean, you have date and then that's like a different font. Like it's just all over the place.
Okay.
And then the signature.
And if you was to see a check from that company, the signature will be
Yeah.
not even close.
Okay.
Nowhere near close.
And they have like a logo on the side and all that. So it's,
So as soon as I saw the faded Seacoast and the signature card, signature card for
Right
me,
here?
it was this, and this.
Okay.
It kind of gave it away. So you got some letters that are bigger than the others.
Yeah.
I was
And it-
like,
it
those are the
just felt
signals that we
weird,
look
too.
for.
But she came in today to cash this check.
yeah, that was her, when
It
I
wasn't
asked
just
her.
to like verify if it was fake or not. It was, to
both.
cash it.
It was to make sure that it was legit. And it was also, I said, what are you looking to do today? 100% said she was going to cash it or wanted to cash it.
It says Conway Community Church.
The what? Oh my God, hold on. Oh goodness.
Didn't
You
want
know
that
what
one.
I had?
She has to put glasses on. Okay, give her a minute.
No, I had a different process. I had
Yeah, you know what? Let's not call Conway
Yeah,
Community Church
let's
and tell
not.
them.
I was working.
Good thing they didn't
I
pick
know
up.
them very well. You don't want to do
Yes,
that.
don't do that. I am so
So
sorry.
sorry.
Oh God. I had multiple things open. I was working. What is he?
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Good
Can you
thing.
imagine who spoke to that lady who came in here? What are you guys doing?
Oh my God. Mr. Turner would have killed me.
Hello. Hi. Hey, how you doing? This is Officer Blinn with OPD. Good. So I guess a check from your company was they attempted to cash it. Do you guys want to press charges? Well, we have the person kind of detained, so I mean, yeah, of course, of course. No, of course.
We all did.
That up. She has to try to contact the owner of the company.
Can you do me a favor for now, until we're done with the investigation, just stay off your phone for me, okay?
Okay, I'm texting my cousin to tell her I'll be there shortly to pick her up from work.
Just stay off the phone for now, okay?
Okay. I know this shit is fake, but the company that sent it to me was the company that Michael.
Who are you talking to on the phone?
No, Michael. I just texted him. I said, "Hey, the company that you said that we used to work for, they sent the check." And I said, they said that the check.
Can I see it?
And I just told him, me and him was in a relationship up to like 2 weeks ago, but it was getting difficult trying to do a long distance relationship. Because clearly at the bottom right there, you can see when he said, I'll send a check for your expenses.
What does this person have you doing? Tell me the rundown.
This is Michael. Michael Cole. Me and him both used to work with the company together. Not that company, but the call center. And he was telling me that he'll help me pay for my expenses because I was telling him that I was having little problems, minor work that needed to be done on my vehicle. And he was like, okay, honey, don't worry. I got you. I'll send you a check by mail. You can cash it. And then as of today, you can clearly see right here, when I had told him, I was like, hey, the check that you sent me, at the bottom. I was like, I told him here, I was like, hey, the check that you got, and you sent.
I don't see what you're saying.
No.
You're saying something that's not on the phone.
No, here. When I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go today to cash the check.
Where is that? I don't see that anywhere. You're telling me something that's not there in the phone.
No, I texted him Monday. I was like, hey, he never responded. Then I got a phone call on Monday night.
So how do I'm cashing the check that you sent me? Right?
Yeah,
That you're
that's-
saying you got a month ago by this company, and now it's from this Michael guy.
Which we both used to work for the
Who
city.
doesn't work at the company because I already talked to the company. You finally have a day off. Hi, what the hell? The check is not real. Hi, what do you mean? Well, you knew the check wasn't real because you explained it to me, which is why you've been holding on to it for a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just
You said you cashed it before, so I voided the check. Okay.
And I said no because, and that's the honest truth. I don't have nothing to lie about. Like, I really want to go get my kids. Because, like, now I'm to the point that I don't even deal with this.
Okay. And this number is like an overseas phone number.
That's the reason why we had literally stopped. We really, like, you know,
Have you ever seen this person in real life?
yes, we used to work together.
How do you know it's the same person?
Because he knows my kid's name. He called months ago for one of my kids' birthday.
Okay. And then once you cash this check, what are we supposed to do with the funds?
It was supposed to take care of my expenses.
Expenses for what?
Whatever I needed around the house or my car needed to be repaired, but I got that done. So I'm literally telling you the truth. I had nothing to do with any fraud.
So this guy gave you a check to cover your expenses that you don't even know who this is. It can be
It's
anybody's name, anybody's name.
Michael Pope. Me and him used to work together at the call center.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
not lying to you, like, I have nothing to lie about. Like, all I want to worry about is, like, now I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable. I just want to go home to
Yeah.
my kids, because, like, now I'm starting to be like,
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to go home to your kids right now.
but
Okay. Because you just tried to cash a fake check.
I didn't try to cash anything. I literally came here and asked the lady, you can even go get her. I asked her to verify.
And then you told me the check came from this company.
Yes.
Now you're telling me the check's from this guy that has some overseas phone number that you're saying is Michael, that you've never seen this
I
person.
have seen him before. We used to work
How do you know that's Michael that's texting you on WhatsApp?
Because he said he couldn't use his phone because he's overseas. And then after that, like, that's literally the reason why. I'm telling you the truth. Honestly, the truth. Like,
Tell
I have
me the
nothing to lie.
truth from the beginning.
So in the beginning, me and him had a relationship.
Okay.
Like you clearly see.
A relationship over text?
No, we was really in a relationship.
Like you guys would see each other in real life?
Yes.
Okay.
Then he moved, you know, over there where he's at now
Where is that?
in Connecticut, overseas.
Okay. Overseas in Connecticut.
That's what he said, he moved to Connecticut.
Okay.
Personally, I was like, okay, we can try to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought about it, I was like, I don't want to do a long distance.
How long have you guys been trying this long distance relationship thing?
A good little minute.
Okay.
I
A
wanna
good
say-
little minute is what, a week, a
I
month?
would say 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And like, you know, it's, after a while, when you don't hear the person's voice every day, you know, you just be like, oh, I feel like they're cheating, or oh, I feel like they're doing this, that, and the third.
Have you talked to this guy on the phone?
Yes.
Call him on the phone. Can I talk to him?
Oh, absolutely.
Put on speaker.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Question.
Let's talk to him about the check.
Honey, the check that you sent me for my expenses, since you voided the check, they're saying that it's not a legit check at the bank.
What?
They're saying that it's not a legit check at the bank.
Okay, I see it.
No, honey, what I'm saying is this. He hung up. Oh my gosh.
Where is Michael from?
He asked if I'm still here, and I said yes.
Where is he from?
England. He has an accent, an Indian accent.
What did he say?
He said, "You're in the bank," and I'm like, "Yes." So that's why I said he sent me the check. He said, he's like, "I'm gonna send you a check to pay for your expenses."
Okay. But you knew the check was fake.
But I waited until I had a day off to say, hey, I came to the bank and I said, hey guys, I got a check in the mail. It felt a little awkward for me to go to my bank to deposit it. I know it took a long time to process or whatever the issue may be and stuff. And I was like, you know, can you guys verify this? I was like, I don't think.
Tell him, call me. And then tell him the police don't believe that story when he calls.
Like, I'm honestly telling you the truth.
I think whoever this person is has sent you on a mission to try and cash this fake check.
Nobody sent me on a mission to do anything else.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth, like 100%. I've never been in
And
trouble.
that's okay, because unfortunately,
But I'm telling you, like, honestly, like,
you're gonna go to jail today.
but I
okay.
can't. That's the thing. I've never been to jail.
You're gonna have to go to jail today. Okay.
Please don't let me go to jail.
Say no.
I'm telling you the truth, though. Like, I never had anything to do with that. You guys don't even have to arrest me.
Yeah.
Can I just call her, please?
I'm sure they'll be able to call
No, I
your
want to
mom.
call my phone, please.
At this point, you're going to be in the custody of the officer who's taking you to jail. So I don't want to make any decisions for
No,
them.
no, you don't have to make any decisions. Can you just let me call her off my phone, please? Like, I
When you get to the jail, you'll be able to make a phone
So
call.
they're going to allow you to make a phone call.
But she might not answer it. That's the thing. She might not answer from the jail phone. Please let me just call her. Please. I'm asking to do one thing. Just one simple thing, please.
We can walk and talk, okay?
Okay, can I get the phone?
The last car.
I'll put on speaker for you.
Okay.
It's the last car. Sure, I got my car.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Mom, right? Go pull it up. That way?
it's right there.
Oh, I see it. You can walk.
Mom. Okay, so you know when I got a letter in the mail? It was a check that was in the mail. And I came to the bank that it's at, and they said that it's a fake check. So they want to take me down to the jail because they. Hold the phone. I said I came to the bank because they said that I got a check in the mail.
Oh, should I just
And
hold
they
it?
said that the check was fake, and now the
got it?
officer wants to take me. Can you guys
Turn around, go butt first. It might be the easiest way.